RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great NBTA video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, and a whole lot more. A collection of my work going back to June of 2014 is on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 8:24 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts, on Saturday, February 18th, 2017. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog subject of the night. It's about 36 degrees in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to go about 20. Tomorrow's going to warm up to close to 50. All next week, above average temperatures. Kind of a February thaw. Could be reaching 60 on Thursday. Whatever snow's out there right now is probably going to be all gone, but it's going to turn to mud, and that's not good. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The late, great Craig Sager of the NBA on TNT won the Kirk Dougherty Media Award for television posthumously, so congratulations to him. Some of the finalists for the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2017, and some of the finalists are Chris Webber, Tim Hardaway, Sidney Moncrief, Rebecca Lobo, Bill Self, Bo Ryan, and Rudy Tomjanovich. The class of 2017 inductees are going to be announced the Final Four weekend. And the owner of the Angels, Adi Moreno, says the team is not moving out of Angel Stadium after 2019. They have the option to leave that area, but they're going to be playing there to at least 2029. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog subject of the day. Coming tomorrow on the RVBN video blogs will be about personality profile. Tomorrow will be about former NBA player Dana Barros. Second video blog of the day will be about the Manchester Monarchs, and the third and final video blog of the night will be about the MSG House Show card from November 25th, 1985. RVBN. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the MSG House Show card review from Madison Square Garden for the WWE on October 21st, 1985. This card was headlined by the main event, the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith and Dynamite Kid against the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, matched by Classy Freddie Blassie, and there were other exciting matches on the card. It was called by Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body Ventura. It was on the MSG network. And this Madison Square Garden House Show card had the Piper's Pit, where Rowdy Piper was interviewing two fans who, one was named Stephanie, but she wasn't Stephanie McMahon, and one was future WWE referee Tim Wright, who was, both of them were not fans of Piper. Then Bruno Sammartino comes in, and this is one of the most famous Piper Pits of all time. Bruno and Piper get at it. And also, this is an MSG House Show card that that Gene Okerlund gave a special presentation, surprising Vince McMahon that the WrestleMania home video went platinum, which was a good thing. And here are the matches that happened on this house show. First match was Terry Gibbs facing off against Steve Gator Wolf. Steve Gator Wolf was a folk Native American. They were trying to replace Chief Jay Strongbow as the number one Native American in the WWE. Steve Gator Wolf won in about 7.5 minutes with a tomahawk chop. He didn't last too long in the WWE. He was a poor imitation of Chief Jay Strongbow, one of the legends in the world of professional wrestling, a WWE Hall of Famer. The next match was Adrian Adonis with the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, facing off against SD Special Delivery Jones. And this was a typical squash match. SD competitive, but in the end, it didn't matter. Adrian Adonis gives him the DDT, and he covers him 1, 2, 3. SD Jones does another job at the MSG House Show card. The next match was a tag team match. It was Barry O and Iron Mike Sharp, the Canada's greatest athlete. He still had that forearm patch because he injured his forearm, facing off against Mike Rotundo and Mr. USA Tony Atlas, substituting for Barry Windham, who quit the WWE. And this was a awesome match. Lasted 16 minutes, and the ending had Mike Rotundo spin Barry O in the airplane spin, pinning him 1, 2, 3 afterwards. Tony Atlas and Mike Rotundo cleared the lane of Iron Mike Sharp and Barry O. Barry O fell on Jesse the Body Ventura, who was doing announcing, and they had a big stare down. The next match was Lon Shaw facing off against King Tonga, who eventually became Haku/King Haku and Ming in WCW. And this was a little bit of a kind of a squash match, about 8 minutes. King Tonga beats him with a super kick. Lon Shaw, and he pins 1, 2, 3. The next match was Rene Goulet from Nice, France, facing off against the first ever Triple Crown winner of the WWE, Pedro Morales. This was about a 12-13 minute match, very competitive. Rene Goulet was basically a jobber to the Stars as a heel, but he gave Pedro a run for his money, but in the end, Pedro pinned Rene with the inside cradle. The next match was a grudge tag team match. It was Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy facing off against Bobby the Brain Heenan against 7'4", 500-pound Andre the Giant from Grenoble, France, and Hillbilly Jim with Captain Lou Albano. The ring was reinforced for this match because of the behemoths, combined weight of all four of them, talking about over 1,500 pounds. That's 1.5 tons of mayhem in the ring. And this was an out-of-control tag team match. Referee threw it out, double disqualification, and even Albano and Heenan were getting at it. The faces chased off the heels to end this match. It was thrown out, double disqualification. The next match was The Spoiler facing off against Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, and this was a bounty match. If The Spoiler beat up on Paul Orndorff completely, knocking him out of action, Bobby the Brain Heenan was going to pay him $25,000 for the bounty on the head of Paul Orndorff. And Paul Orndorff wins this one with pinning the Spoiler 1, 2, 3. And the main event for this MSG House Show card was the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov with their manager, the Hollywood fashion plate Classy Freddie Blassie, facing off against the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith, and the Dynamite Kid. And this was about a 7-8 minute match. It was, not a good way to end the Madison Square Garden House Show card, because the Bulldogs were still being established as a team in the WWE, and Sheik and Volkov were like two of the top heels in the company. Ending had Nikolai Volkov go for a splash on the top rope, carrying Dynamite Kid, but the referee was distracted with Blassie and the Sheik, and Davey Boy Smith kicks Volkov, and the Dynamite Kid lands on Volkov, pinning him 1, 2, 3. And this Madison Square Garden House Show card was kind of very pitiful because it didn't have Hulk Hogan on the card, the WWE Champion, or the WWE Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, or the Tag Team Champions, the Dream Team, which was Greg Valentine and Brutus Beefcake with their manager Lesser Johnny Valiant. I'll give this house card an F because it flunked, because it didn't have the only big stars were Andre the Giant, Big John Studd. And that's about it on that. Be back tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus for 3 more video blogs. Like I always say to end these video blogs, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly works blind. WCCO Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel. Love New York. Such a rocking cougar. The best legs in New York City bar none. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet Southern accent. Best legs New Orleans, North Carolina. And Lisa Bell of New 6 is awesome. And she got the 4th best legs in Orlando, Florida. One of these days, I'm going to interview Julie and Lisa. Bye now.